News just coming in, the drug regulator is to decide on trials for mixing vaccines. So decision on Bharat Biotech's application for mixing of nasal vaccine and Covaxin is to take place today. The drug controller is also to decide on both Covaxin and Covishield. I quickly want to cut across to India Today's Sneha Mordani for more on the story. So Sneha, bring us details. Are we talking about taking a combination of nasal vaccine and an injection, or mixing Covishield and Covaxin?
Yes, both are, Gaurav, and that's great news because world over experts say that really is the need of the hour, especially in countries where there is shortage of doses. So there are people who've got Covaxin and have not got the second dose, have been running around for the second dose. That's a big problem. India is one of the countries where this testing has not been done. There are several countries in the world where doses are being mixed. Covishield with Pfizer, that has been done. Many countries are doing it. Sputnik with other vaccines. But the World Health Organization was of the view that there is more data which is required, for which trials is required. The permission that is being sought from the regulators for trials, one is Bharat Biotech's nasal vaccine, and the second one, of course, is its mixing with Covaxin. So there are two vaccines from the same company on the same one platform is adenovirus for the nasal vaccine. Of course, the regular vaccine of Covaxin is the inactivated vaccine. The second permission that has been sought is by CMC Vellore, and that is a mixing of Covaxin and Covishield. Again, extremely significant. If the permission comes through, trials will start in the country, and then finally, we will have data to assess whether eventually one can go ahead and mix these vaccines or not, and whether any of these can be used then as booster doses. So say if I've taken Covaxin 2 doses, can I take an AstraZeneca, which is Covishield, as another dose in the country? So the existent vaccines and the mixing and matching formula is going to be worked out by the subject expert committee of the drug regulator, and then a call is going to be taken.
So Sneha, wherever both the vaccines have been used, wherever a combination has been used in other parts of the world, have there been any side effects, or is the impact, as some argue, even better?
Whatever the data is with the world right now in terms of mixing of vaccines, it only shows improved efficacy, and that's been one of the arguments of many. In fact, the World Health Organization has also said that right now there is data which is satisfactory. No unusual side effects has been seen, but the improved efficacy in AstraZeneca and Pfizer and the mixing of the same has been seen. So the results are good. The side effects are not unusual. They are there like any other side effect that can be a possibility with even a single dose of a vaccine. And that is something that is not unusual. So it's satisfactory from that point of view. Gaurav, if you allow me 10 more seconds, yes. I just want to say that two other important approvals before the subject expert committee, applications, is for a vaccine for children, which is biological ease vaccine. Remember the vaccine which is expected in the country sometime by the end of this year. And for children, it means that there is yet another option. This is trials, phase 2 and phase 3 trials. Johnson & Johnson has also moved the regulator for starting our phase 3 trials. I think we are slow, but we are steady when it comes to procuring more doses and also looking at more options rather than just looking at Covaxin, Covishield, and very limited doses of Sputnik V.
Sneha Mordani, for the moment, many thanks for joining me.